You've been told your entire life that milk does a body good, that it builds strong bones, that it's a wholesome, natural part of a healthy diet. But what if I told you that for the majority of people on this planet, that's not just wrong, it's biologically backward? What if the reason you feel bloated, the reason your skin is breaking out, or the reason you're just not feeling your best is sitting right there in your refrigerator? The villain isn't food itself. It's a specific protein hidden inside most of the milk you drink. A protein your body might be fighting against every single day. The common advice to drink 3 glasses of milk a day might be one of the most successful, yet misleading, public health campaigns in history. By the end of this video, you will understand the deep biology of dairy, why your genetics might make you fundamentally incompatible with it, and you'll have an exact, science-backed protocol to determine if dairy is right for you, and what to do if it isn't. This isn't about fear-mongering. It's about giving you control over your own health. Welcome to the Better Habit, where we use science to optimize your daily life. Let's get into it. So how did we get here? How did cow's milk become a non-negotiable staple on the Western dinner table? Well, it wasn't always this way. For most of human history, drinking milk past infancy was impossible. We naturally stopped producing the enzyme lactase, which breaks down milk sugar, after we were weaned. But around 10,000 years ago, a genetic mutation popped up in a few dairy farming populations in Northern Europe. This mutation allowed them to keep producing lactase into adulthood, a trait called lactase persistence. This was a huge survival advantage during times of famine. Fast forward to the 20th century. The world wars led to agricultural surpluses in the United States. Suddenly, there was a lot of milk and not enough people drinking it. So a massive marketing effort was born. The government, schools, and industry teamed up, creating slogans like "Got milk?" and the food pyramid, placing dairy in its own essential food group. They sold us a story that what was a genetic anomaly for a specific European population was, in fact, a universal requirement for human health. They told us we needed it for calcium, for strong bones. But they conveniently forgot to mention that over 65% of the world's population can't properly digest it. We weren't told the full story. We were sold a myth based on economic convenience, not universal human biology. Now for the science class. Let's get beyond lactose intolerance, which is just the inability to digest milk sugar. The real story is about protein. Milk contains 2 main types of protein, whey and casein. And the key difference lies within the casein. Think of casein like a long chain of beads. Thousands of years ago, here's the critical part. When we digest A1 casein, our digestive enzymes snip that chain right at the side of the mutated bead. This releases a small protein fragment called beta-casomorphin 7. Or BCM7. Now, imagine BCM7 as like a mischievous party guest who sneaks into places he's not invited. For many people, BCM-7 can irritate the gut lining, causing inflammation. This inflammation isn't just a stomach ache. It's your immune system firing off warning signals. For some, this looks like bloating and digestive distress. For others, it can trigger skin issues like acne and eczema. And because BCM7 has a structure similar to an opioid, it can even affect your brain, potentially contributing to brain fog and fatigue in sensitive individuals. So when you drink that glass of conventional milk, you're not just getting nutrients. You might be getting a dose of this inflammatory BCM7 fragment. Most milk in the supermarket, unless it says otherwise, is a mix of A1 and A2, and for many of us, that's a problem. The scientific community is catching up to this A1 versus A2 distinction. While early research was mixed, newer, more robust studies are clarifying the picture. For example, a 2016 double-blind, randomized controlled trial published in the Nutrition Journal took a group of people who believed they were lactose intolerant. They gave them either a 1 milk or a 2 milk without the participants knowing which was which. The results were stunning. When drinking the A1 milk, participants reported significantly worse bloating, abdominal pain, and inflammation markers in their blood. But when they drank the A2 milk, their symptoms were dramatically reduced, almost to the level of drinking no milk at all. This reveals a profound shift in our understanding. Many people who cut out dairy and feel better aren't just reacting to lactose. They are likely reacting to the A1 protein. This explains why some people can't tolerate milk but are perfectly fine with cheese or yogurt from goats or sheep, which are naturally A2, or why traditional Jersey or Guernsey cow milk, which is often A2, feels so different. The evidence is pointing to a new conclusion. The problem might not be dairy, but the type of dairy. So, let's build the perfect protocol to figure this out for your own body. This isn't about dogma. It's about self-experimentation. I call this the 30-day dairy reset. Step 1. The elimination phase. For the next 14 days, you will eliminate 100% of dairy from your diet. I mean everything. Read labels. No milk, cheese, yogurt, butter. No whey protein powders. No hidden dairy in sauces or dressings. The goal here is to get your system to a clean baseline. Keep a simple journal. Each day, rate your digestion, energy levels, skin clarity, and mental focus on a scale of 1 to 10. Be honest. Step 2. The A2 reintroduction. On day 15, we reintroduce dairy, but only the A2 kind. Go to the store and look for milk that is explicitly labeled A2 milk. Or try goat or sheep milk, which are naturally A2. Start with a small glass. For the next 3 days, have 1 serving of A2 dairy per day and monitor yourself. Are your symptoms from the elimination phase returning, or do you feel fine? Record it in your journal. Step 3. The A1 challenge. If you tolerated A2 dairy well, it's time for the final test. On day 18, have a glass of regular, conventional A1 milk. This is the moment of truth. Over the next 24 to 48 hours, pay very close attention to your body. How's your digestion, your skin, your energy? For many people, this is where the bloating, brain fog, and breakouts come roaring back. This is your body giving you clear data. The rest of the 30 days are for you to analyze this data and decide your path forward. For night shift workers, the timing doesn't matter, just the consistency of the protocol. The goal isn't to live without dairy forever, but to understand what kind of dairy your body thrives on. So let's recap. First, the idea that everyone needs cow's milk is a modern marketing invention, not a biological necessity. For most of the world, lactose intolerance is the norm. Second, the hidden villain for many isn't dairy itself, but a specific inflammatory protein in most modern milk called A1 casein, which releases the problematic BCM7 fragment during digestion. And third, you can take back control by running a simple self-experiment. Eliminate all dairy, then reintroduce A2 dairy, and finally, challenge your system with A1 dairy to see exactly how your unique biology responds. Your body is the most sophisticated data-gathering machine on the planet. You just have to learn how to listen to it. Stop outsourcing your health to century-old marketing campaigns and start trusting the signals your own biology is sending you. You have the power to figure this out. If you're ready to use science to build better habits and optimize your health, subscribe to the channel. And if you want to dive deeper into gut health, check out this next video on the 3 best fermented foods for your microbiome. Thanks for watching.